In this video, I'll be talking about the law of definite proportions. The law of definite proportions basically means that if a compound is broken into its elements, the ratio of their masses will stay the same. So for instance, let's take a compound. We'll say CO2, that is carbon dioxide. And if we look at our periodic table, we will be able to see that carbon has an atomic mass of 12 grams and oxygen has an atomic mass of 16 grams. But since we have one more oxygen, 16 grams. So in CO2, there are 12 grams of carbon and 32 grams of oxygen. Now, if we take this and we can form a statement, for every 12 grams of carbon, there are 32 grams of oxygen, well, in CO2. So if a problem asks you, if there are 30 grams of carbon, then how many grams of oxygen will there be? We can use this same proportion to solve this problem. So we can say carbon over oxygen is 12 over 32 because there are 12 grams of carbon and 32 grams of oxygen. Since this proportion will stay the same, we can basically say that 30 over, we don't know how many grams of oxygen, so we can just say x. If we solve for x, we will get x equals 80. So therefore, there are 80 grams of O2 in CO2. Now, another example we can use is sodium fluoride, NaF. So if a problem asks you that sodium fluoride has 35 grams of sodium, first we need to go to the periodic table, and we can find that sodium has an atomic mass of 23 grams and that fluorine has an atomic mass of 19 grams. So the basic statement here is in sodium fluoride, for every 23 grams of sodium, there are 19 grams of fluorine. So we can use the same proportion. The question is asking us 35 grams of sodium, how many grams of fluorine? We can basically say Na over F is 23 over 19. That's supposed to equal 35 over, we can put that as x again. Now, if we solve that, we will get x equals 28.9. So there are 28.9 grams of fluorine in sodium fluoride with 35 grams of sodium.